A 50-year-old cam girl makes over $80,000 a month from camming alone. The exact marketing strategy that a young woman used to get over 500,000 followers on Instagram in less than a month. And I'm going to tell you exactly where you can find a detailed written summary of the interview that I did the other day with the two gentlemen about the webcam traffic strategy. Bam, nailed that intro, sort of. Anyway, these stories and more with me right now on the Simp Hunter Daily Digest. It is me, your host, Yala Poppy. If you have not subscribed, click the subscribe button. Got like 120 followers right now. Like subscribe, like, comment, etc. And let's get right into the stories. Story number 1. A 50-year-old cam girl makes over $80,000 a month from camming alone. This is a very interesting story. I was doing some research today after the interview that I did yesterday, which I found very interesting. I'm very interested in getting back into the whole cam studio thing. I love how it's a reliable source of traffic. I love how you generate income right away. I love how the girl does all the work. I love how we get paid into our own accounts and it doesn't go to them and we have to invoice them. There's just a lot that I love about it. So today I was doing a little bit of extra research and I found what, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm sure is a paid advertisement disguised as an article. And however, it was a story of a 50-year-old woman who gave up her property management job where she was making $1 million a year and decided to just become a cam girl for some reason. And she's crushing it. She's making 80 grand, or the article was posted like 4 years ago. She was making 80 grand a month 4 years ago. Now I'm not sure how much she's making, but I thought it was very interesting that she was able to do that at, an advanced age. And it just goes to show that there is so much potential in the webcam space. One girl can make that much money. It was for StreamMate, by the way, because I know you guys will ask. Anyway, I will drop a link down below to that article in case you want to go check it out. Story number 2. Now, this is a really interesting one. Okay, so I was on Instagram today. I stumbled across a video. I follow Gary Vee. I'm a huge fan of his. He talks about making content. So I stumbled across a video of his that he collaborated with somebody on, and I'll link to the video. But basically, in the video, he crushes a can of some soft drink with his foot, and he does it on his table in his conference room. Just gets up there, smashes it. Anyway, it's kind of a funny skit. So I checked out this girl's profile, and she did this trend where it's like, you guys have seen variations of this before, but it's like, day 1 of me doing this until this happens, right? So her whole thing was like, day 1 of me crushing this can, or what was it? Day 1 of me trying to prove to my boss that crushing this can is a better marketing strategy than what we have right now. And she hits the first video. I scrolled back, and the first video that she posted, she hit a can with a baseball bat and exploded. A can of an energy drink or something. Or it's like a wine cooler, like a White Claw alternative. Anyway, the girl has over 500,000 followers right now on Instagram, and it's insane. She's just blowing up and going crazy. So, I'm not sure how exactly how you could perhaps work this into, what your models are doing. You're going to have them start taking baseball bats to cans of fucking soda. I mean, why not? It's clearly a popular niche. I'm going to start doing it pretty soon. If that's what I have to do to get some followers on Instagram, go buy a baseball bat right now and fucking 6-pack of some beverages. Anyway, I thought it was very interesting. I will drop a link to the video and also to the girl's profile. I recommend you guys check it out because it's just one of those very curious things that you see on social media every once in a while. Every couple of years, you'll just see not just a trend. It's like a trend on steroids that just somebody does it and they get to an obscene amount of followers in a month or 2 months or something. It's one thing to get to 1 million followers if you're already famous or if you build it up over time. But to grow that quickly is something that really only happens once every couple of years. From nothing, from being a nobody. Number 3, Alex Hormozy posted a video that he posted only business content for 30 days and he posted the results. Now, again, I know this might not necessarily have anything to do with promoting your girls on OnlyFans. I thought this video was interesting. I'm a huge Alex Hormozy fan as well. I think he's very bright. I think he does a great job of putting very complex business stuff in plain language that everybody can understand. And he clearly loves business, and he's very successful, and he can walk the walk, right? So one thing that I like about him is that he's very analytical in terms of tracking his results. So if you guys have been following him for the past couple of years, he's built a big following on Instagram, YouTube. He's just like all over the place. He's everywhere. And he experiments with a lot of stuff. So he had like the Alex Hormozy cooking show and the Alex Hormozy fucking workout plan and like, you know, very general business content, very specific business content. Anyway, this video is super interesting because he goes over the change in views, the change in watch time, the change in the revenue that he generated from niching down and going over only business content, as opposed to, you know, because he was trying to build an audience and also earn money. So it's like he kind of compared the two options. The video is about 30 minutes long. It's long, you know, so like bring your brain to this one. But I thought it was very interesting. Maybe you will find a way to work it into your agency, just something else that you're doing. I'm a very big proponent in people who run agencies to like start creating some social media content of your own. I should really be creating more content on my own, to be honest with you. I just don't. Our next story. What is the next story? So the webcam traffic interview that I did yesterday, I hired a VA to compile it into some notes. If you watched the interview yesterday, you may have noticed there were some technical difficulties. We had some internet issues, some sound issues. So I thought it would be it would be a nice gesture on my part. Let's be honest. I wanted to do that. Actually, okay, I'll tell you the truth. Somebody called me yesterday. I had an actual phone conversation with somebody who was like, listen, the interview was great, but I don't want to watch it for an hour. And the connection was really bad. And like the guys kind of have a strong accent. So can you just make it into a PDF and I'll buy it from you? And I was like, oh, that's actually a really good idea. I should do that. And so I made it into the PDF, but I'm not going to sell it. I'm just going to give it away for free. So if you guys want to get that, I will drop a link. It's like 10 pages. It's very detailed. I think it was very useful. And hopefully you guys will get some use out of it as well. So I'll drop that link. You can download it. Feel free to share it and all that good stuff. In other news, I may be getting my old YouTube channel back. So I'm not sure. I was connected with somebody who knows somebody at, you know, one of these companies, Google, YouTube, whatever. And they were like, don't send this video, please. Don't timestamp this and tag Mr. Google. Anyway, whatever. They were like, give us the information, you know, I'll call my guy over there and we'll see what will happen. If that actually does become the case, I think what I'll do is I will keep this channel active and I will just put the digests here and I will just do my old channel as like the fucking info dump lesson of the day bullshit. And then finally, there is a new poll in the Simp Hunters Telegram group, and the poll is this: is SFS, shout for shout, and GG, guaranteed gains, dead? When I started fucking in September of like 2022, people were saying it was dead back then. Okay, now the reason I'm asking if it's dead is because I kind of it never really occurred to me to like use this as a strategy. However, I do know that there are a lot of people out there. What they do is they run large networks of free pages, no paid pages, and they get their followers of all these pages up to like 50, 100,000. And then it's easy for them. They just bring on a new girl, shout her out on all those pages. Boom, she's got 10,000 people on there who are buying content or whatever the number is. But it's like an instant start to make money immediately. However, I've never done it myself. I have not done that. It's not something that I've had the time, honestly, or energy, or have even thought about doing it really for more than, 5 minutes a month, every 3 months. Anyway, is SFS and GG, are those dead? Are those actually things that people can do? I have made a poll. The options are yes, no, and then, to just see the results if you don't want to say yes or no. Check that out. Link in the description. And that is all the news we have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Again, like I said, like the video, comment, subscribe, send it to your friend, and I will see you in the next one.